Put your right hand up and say it with me. This is our new motto here. I am young, hot, and rich. I can do whatever I want. Amen. Stampede School of Unbothered, my students, why are you still explaining yourselves to people? Many of these people are not ready to understand the message they're about to receive. And I will go as far as saying that many of these people are committed to misunderstanding you. Trust me, I would know. So as the dean of the #1 public free university in the world with a 100% acceptance rate, I feel the need to go through my comment section sometimes and gather, what do I need to do better? Are the people consuming my content the way I want them to? Meaning, am I getting my message across? And what do they need to hear? And I think I'm doing everything right now because I'm getting mixed reactions. This is exactly what I wanted. Love her or hate her. These people who love what I'm doing are saying, I love that you're so free. I love that you're so liberated. I love that you are standing in your truth still in 2023 as a convicted Christian woman. But at the same time, you're weirdly super liberated in a sense. I love that they are talking because I'm feeling that you're inspired by what I'm doing. You don't have to live the same life as me, but I just want people to feel, what I've felt my whole life, which is that you're not bound to anything, right? Over here, the Stampede School of Haters who are in detention. I didn't put you there. You put yourselves in detention because you are locked up in the shackles of self-doubt. They're leaving comments, which confuse me, saying, why are you on a plane again? OMG, why are you traveling again? You moved again? Haven't you lived in like 5 different cities in like 3 years now? Sis, oh, now you make money on social media and your ads annoy me. You're unrelatable. I don't want to relate to you. I do not want to ever think that I can't travel somewhere like Idaho because of the color of my skin. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like to feel like I don't have infinite possibilities in this world because I think everybody does. If these people had the level of freedom that I have created for myself, I don't think they trust themselves with what they would do with it. That's how I interpret your comments. When you leave stuff like, sis, why are you moving again? Oh my goodness. Why do you do this? You need to decide. I don't have to do anything. I don't owe you anything. And that's the topic of this video. Stop explaining yourselves to people. But the irony is that I'm gonna explain to you why you should stop explaining yourselves to people today. They will not understand, and it's not your job to make them understand, you know? But you should have mutual respect. I rarely get respect back, but I always give it. I like to stay home where nothing happens, but I do enjoy going out into the public a lot. I like to sit and just watch people and drink some iced latte thing. And the #1 question that comes up usually, which kind of annoys me, but it's not a bad question, depends on how they're asking it, is what do you do for a living? You know the answer that I give? What do you do for a living? I live. They're never satisfied with that. They go, but I mean, like, what do you do for a living? If they're asking like that, they genuinely just want to know to start conversation. They're not a bad person. But when they go, yo, but like, what do you do for work? Where'd you go to school? They're trying to size you up and see how much money you have or how much respect to give you, all that. I figured this out very quickly, thankfully not too late. But something that I did figure out too late is that you literally can do anything you want in this world. You do not owe anybody anything. And you can do, class, stand up. Stand up, I'm waiting. Thank you for standing up. Put your right hand up and say it with me. This is our new motto here. This is my right hand. I am young, hot, and rich. I can do whatever I want. Amen. Write that down, please. I am young, hot, rich. I can do whatever I want. Because if you start with this mindset that you can do everything in the world, you'll never face these obstacles that some people face. I'm gonna give you guys an example of a story. But before I do that, let me actually say thanks to my sponsor, BetterHelp. I know you guys might be like, Kelly, you're always talking about BetterHelp. What else am I gonna sell to you all? I don't care about giving you cheap clothes from fast fashion companies saying, oh, I got this skirt, I'm so obsessed. And then I toss it, you never see it again. If you notice, I repeat the same outfits because I care about, the whole like longevity thing. I want you to truly elevate to my level of thinking because I am just so happy. Some days I'm sad, of course, about other stuff, but I mean, I am just so liberated knowing that in the past when I used therapy, I'm taking a break right now, I was given the tools to handle my anxiety better, if that makes sense. I was given tools by a professional therapist on BetterHelp on how to navigate what is the what now feeling in life. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and accessible because not everybody is an influencer these days. Therapy is expensive, and this way you have a way to access it on your phone. You could still receive quality, therapy without going to an office. Not everybody has a car. I'm very blessed. I will always admit to my blessings in life, and not everybody has this. So how can I help you help yourself? And my personal mission, if it's not clear, is to help you realize you're that girl or guy. And as you know, finding a therapist is easy on BetterHelp because it's all online. You fill out the little questionnaire, you tell them what you need from therapy, and then you get matched with somebody very quickly, and you can immediately start communicating. So there's a link in my description box where you can get started. Clicking that link does help support my channel, but it also helps you get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. So you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you become a baddie, not a saddie. And just remember, like I said before, therapy is kind of like dating. It takes a while to find the right person. So if you don't like your therapist for any reason, it is free and easy to switch. I'm gonna conclude this video with a short story, which made me realize what I told you earlier. These people that are judging you in your life, they're doing it because they're having a hard time fitting you into their narrative. They're not always giving off evil energy, but it's not good energy at the same time. I have learned how to cut it out and cut it off. Just to be clear again, I am so happy when subscribers come up to me in public. Hi, I watch your channel. I go, thank you for being a good student. I keep it nice, brief. Thank you for watching. I'm like, what's your name? I usually ask and I'm like, thank you, that's so cool, thanks. It's usually underneath like 2 minutes. That's appropriate because people forget. I am the most extroverted introvert you will ever meet. And it's not meant to be taken personal. It's just that some of us are wired different. And I know introverts are so tired of explaining that to people, especially if you're a creative type of introvert where it seems misleading. Oh, but she's so nice, she makes videos. Like, why wouldn't she want to talk to me for 10 hours in public? Again, listen to the context clues here. So anyway, I was at a store somewhere on the West Coast and this guy comes up to me and immediately I got this weird like aura of just, this is not gonna go well. And he comes up to me, older dude, Kelly Stamps. And I go, yes. He goes, I watch your channel. And I'm like, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. the lady's like bagging my groceries and I'm just sitting here like, thank you. And he's just staring at me, but it wasn't a good stare. He's like, I have to ask you, I just don't get it. Where do you live? I said, everywhere. He goes, but what do you want to do for a living? Live. I am so confident with these short answers because this is a superpower, guys. When you realize that not everybody's going to understand you, that unlocks the mindset that I'm in. Is I truly don't care. I don't care if you love me or you hate me, as long as I win. Words of Frank Underwood on House of Cards. That was a good quote to use. He's sitting here, and can you imagine how this makes me feel? Because I'm just like trying to bag my groceries and go, and he's cornering me. He's trying to make me question myself because he can't figure it out. Also, he's so much older. A lot of people from different generations, they just don't get it. It's fine. But he goes, but do you want to do this in 10 years? I said, that's 10 years from now. I don't know. He goes, but you have to know. I said, no, I don't. I have to go now. He goes, but wait, if you'd like to get coffee sometime, I'd love to like pick your brain. And I said, no, thank you. I'm not mad at him for weirdly interrogating me in line at like Ralph's or whatever I was at, but it's the vibe. It's the vibe. It's why do you think I owe you an answer? I don't have an answer. I just don't. I hate when people ask that, where do you see yourself in 30 years? I'm like, I don't know. But you have to, no, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to know. Like I made very good financial decisions. I invest, bought 2 places. I'm doing something right. Not most 27-year-olds can't say that for themselves. I don't know. Not that it's a contest, but you make it seem like one. Like we all have to know everything. No one knows everything. Only God does. That's the point of my video. You know, I just have so much trust in God's plan for me. You should have a little bit of faith in yourself because maybe you can also feel this courage to just say, you know what? I'm gonna shave my head and run naked in the street and adopt a rabbit. I love that for you.